No. Hey Grains, growing up, I was a huge fan of the Discovery channels. Shows like Mythbusters and How It's Made were things that really got me into learning and discovering things. Hence Discovery Channel. I'm also really curious to know, what was your favorite educational show when you were a kid? When you were an itty-bitty little grain? Let me know in the comment section below. And so I went ahead and sent Salty Crafter out into the wild. Did you just smack me? It wasn't very nice, you know. So as I was saying, I sent Salty Crafter out into the wild because she is an adventurer to find me some craft kits from Discovery. And lo and behold, she found some interesting stuff. And so today we will be looking at Discovery's underwater volcano. That has always been something I was so interested in. A lava lamp DIY thingamabob. Although they call it a bubble light, so I'm confused. And also we have 3 chemical, because I'm pretty sure they're not chemicals in a sense, or maybe they are, glowing science experiments that we should be able to make. And what has me super excited on these packages is that they have the STEM insignia stamped on it. We have seen the STEM insignia on some of the YouTuber craft kits, which were not very STEMmy. They were kind of... So let's see what the Discovery Channel itself has to offer. Because if it's not educational, I'm going to be very, very salty. Oh, Salt wants to come and play. By the way, for those of you who haven't subscribed, don't make me wave a sharp pointy thing at you. We are so close to I should probably put this down. We are so close to 1 million subscribers, so don't forget to subscribe. Click that little bell and make sure you click on all notifications, otherwise it will only be occasional. And also make sure that your phone notifications are on for YouTube app. Alright, let's start with the underwater volcano. The kit itself says that we get an 8-inch aquarium and we can create our own underwater volcanic eruption. I have no idea what's the first thing that goes into an underwater volcanic eruption, but that sounds really interesting and it tickles the little nerd in me. As with any craft kit, one of my biggest worries has to do with the fact that the outside of the box is only a photoshopped version of it. We don't see anything other than just a drawn image. What? Angel, why did they do that? Well, that wasn't very enlightening. What? It's not me who did it! Alright, time to see what we get inside. Here's what we get inside. A volcano, little half flat back volcano, a bath bomb, or they call it a fizzy tablet, a plastic aquarium with no top, some sticky things, and a huge volcano poster with like facts and things. So it has a bunch of facts that you can hang up if you definitely want, because that's what people do in a digital era. And we also get an oceanic type background for the aquarium, right? You're very excited about that one. You like the ocean? You're a liar. You're a big liar! We all know you hate water, right? Alright, let's take a sniff of this little effervescent... That's what they called it? You know I need to read instructions, right? I need it! Oh my god! Fizzing tablet. Let's sniff it. Oh my god! It smells like a bath bomb. It has even a cute little rosy scent to it. You can build your own now. You don't need to spend, for those of you wondering, $17 on this kit, right? You want the paper back? Alright, here you go. So according to the instructions, we have to take the bath bomb and put it inside the volcano. Take 2 of the Velcros, put it under the volcano, and then place the volcano inside the aquarium. Wow, their instructions could not have been any more plain. I mean, this is supposed to be a learning kit, and the only thing that I'm learning from this is just random fun facts. That's it. I'm not actually learning why there's a chemical reaction in that fizzy thing. Why is it that it's reacting with the water? I'm not learning about the actual kit or what I'm making. It's just putting random facts. How'd you get on my head? Once we put our volcano inside with the Velcro, we should be able to easily pull it back out. And here it is with some water. I feel like this kit is a really big miss. So far, I have not learned any math. Why couldn't they have put some kind of number on the side of the tank or included a ruler so that we can see the numbers and math our way to 3/4 of this tank? Next, when it comes to science, why weren't we given compounds that we could put together and learn how is it that these things and chemistry works? That's the whole kit. That is the whole Science Discovery Channel kit with that little STEM logo. Let's look at that STEM logo again. Let's put a nice big fat X on it because that I didn't learn anything other than the random facts they've been putting everywhere. All right, let's see our bath bomb, and the Velcro should stick. The effect is pretty cool, I have to admit, but it is a bath bomb. Alright, so bad news. They said that this eruption should be going on for 2 to 5 minutes, and here we are 1.5 minutes later, and this is all that's left of our tablet. So the question is, for $17, am I having any kind of STEM learning? The answer is no. So this kit for me is definitely a kit that would go in the trash. But hey, at least the water smells like roses, right? Our next victim, this Bubble Light Lava Lamp kit, also supposed to be a STEM learning kit. According to the box, it's both a bubble light, but at the same time, we're getting glowing lava in motion. So I'm not sure, is it lava-ish kind of compound, or will it be bubble type compound? Those are two different chemical reactions. The box itself also says experiment with liquid density and more, so I guess it could be either or. On the side of the box it does say bonus poster included, but for $17 it better include that poster and more. But we'll see, because it's time to see what we get inside. Wow, I am so angry right now, like really so angry. So for $17, here's what we get. The super plasticky, batteries not included lava lamp. If this looks familiar, it is quite similar to that we got in the Wenji kit, except it doesn't even swirl. At least the one that Wenji had swirled. This just has an LED light in there. And 3 fizzing tablets. So mini bath bombs. And yes, that's all we're getting. Other than that, we just have this poster thing. Again. I thought I couldn't be any angrier, but the fact that this kit says optional contents for additional experiments, when in fact you have to have additional contents. And we're not just talking about 1 or 2 spoons or tablespoons. We're talking about 3/4 of this bottle of oil. So you need to spend money on your oil to put it in here to make an experiment, as opposed to a craft or science kit giving you what you need to make your science stuff. What's the point of getting a kit if all this is going to be is just a container with a bit of light in there? I had to add the battery. There's the light. To just follow instructions of things that you have to get from home yourself anyways. Because I don't like wasting materials, I'm just going to go ahead and do experiment number 5. No, I'm not doing experiment number 5 because it needs 2/3 of that container with oil. I am not wasting oil. Oh, hell no! So the experiment that is the least wasteful on my own resources, because it's not like I bought a kit that should give me what I need. I'm going to be doing Falling Rain, which needs water, shaving cream, and food coloring. And let me just be very clear. Even though these kits and these experiments so far are giving us the ingredients in which order we should be putting them, in no way is it educational. It's not telling me that shaving cream has this density versus the water that has this. See, I could use some education. And why is it that when we put food colorant, it's going to react this way? Instead, they're just letting you blindly follow some instructions. And here it is with the lights turned off. It is looking really cool, but there's a big but. Food colorant, that was mine. Shaving cream, again, that was mine. The container, that was theirs. Light, you could pick it up from the dollar store. So if you're on a budget, you can definitely pick up a soda bottle and an electronic tea light from the dollar store and do the exact same experiment. So for me, this Discovery Laval Lamp experiment kit that you have to buy everything for definitely goes
in the trash.
Our next kit, glowing science experiments. One of the first things is glow-in-the-dark power balls. Pretty sure some guys would agree. And then we have glow-in-the-dark compounds, which I have to admit looks like slime. I don't know, but it really does look like slime to me. Oh, come out and play, little salty friend. And then we have glow-in-the-dark erupting art. I don't know what that is. I'm confused, but I guess we'll find out. So far with these Discovery kits, the only thing I'm discovering is that they're bad quality. All right, you know what we gotta do. Here's what we get inside. 3 packs of Powerball crystals, baking soda, cornstarch, and citric acid, 3 paint tubes, 2 glow-in-the-dark glue. Oh, that is tiny. We're gonna be making little balls. It's way smaller than I thought. 2 popsicle sticks, measuring cup, and to my happy surprise, resealable bags. Surprisingly, of all the kits that we did today, these items inside the box make it seem like an actual science experiment kit. We're getting loose items so that we can actually put them together and understand the reactions. In addition to that, the instructional sheet has actual scientific explanations. Arigatou gozaimasu. So for $17 out of all these kits so far, this one seems like the most STEM-like. I'm doing this because I'm so skeptical and they've made me so angry so far. The first thing we're going to be testing out is the Powerball mixture, and it's pretty simple. We just put in the little crystals and let it soak inside some water. Now we wait 5 to 10 minutes. All right, so while we wait for the ball to dry, let's go ahead and make an erupting art. I have no idea what that is, and I'm pretty sure most of you grains are also pretty curious. According to the instructions, we're going to be putting 3 teaspoons of baking soda in a paper towel and 3 citric acid. Alright, this is where my little grain heart is confused because the instructions are not really clear. It says that we should be putting the packet into the bag. So after we put the entire paint inside the resealable bag, carefully add the citric acid and baking soda packet to the bag. Now the question is, am I adding the pouch itself? Because it says bag, the soda packet. Oh my god, I cannot think. So are we adding the packet by just putting the powder form, or am I putting the packet with the paper towel? Is the reaction supposed to be slower? Am I supposed to have the paper towel in there because we're adding water? There are so many questions. I'm going to take this as just putting the powders. Alright, now for the moment of truth. It did say we needed 170 mils of water, and they say it happens quickly, so I'm scared. Not many scares, just one scared. Alright, let's do the doing, and we have to do it quickly. Oh my god, no! Oh, sugar snaps, no! Alright, we're still contained. Here we are. Didn't even have a chance to close it. I was like, oh, let me get some nice shots of this, but this is what you're getting. And we hear fizzing. In essence, we're making bath bombs again. Kind of see a theme here, Discovery. I definitely see it. I am genuinely lost. How is this considered art? It's supposed to be erupting art, but all it was is bath bomb in a bag. That should be a product. Bath bomb in a bag. Alright, I'm not gonna do the slime experiment, but we do have our little ball. Look, there's just no way around this wording, okay? And it's had plenty of time to sit in both the water and also outside of the water. So let's unmold and see what kind of bouncy ball we get. And it's gooey, and it's gross, and it's been sitting for the last 30 minutes. Ugh. It's really sticky. Listen. You know what? Let's bounce it. Oh. Well, I mean, the stickiness did make it stay on the table, so we're not gonna lose it. Trying to think positively here. So in essence, 2 out of the 3 experiments that were in this box failed pretty badly or were extremely underwhelming. I'm pretty sure they probably messed up the slime too, but 2 out of 3 is already a fail for me. Which means that this kit goes
In the trash.
Boy oh boy, was my hope up here. Having so many fond memories of Discovery Channel and learning from it made me really think that these kits would have a teaching value from them. So if ever you saw them and you were thinking of gifting them to someone, the answer is nay, do not do it. Yep. The salt was here. I really thought they would have an educational value close to the scholastic booklets and full of information and colored pictures, but they did nothing but disappoint me. If you feel like you needed more salt, make sure that you check it up here. And if you want to watch a crafty video, because this was just a little too much for you, make sure you check it out down here. Until then, I will see you grains in the next video.